It's time for the grand finale of CTGP Deluxe! Woo! We are starting the show with Humpback Pump Track. This is a Splatoon special, as you can see by the ink all over the place. And you can imagine, because, you know, obviously the Splatoon maps are mirrored. So is the mini-map, pretty much. This is also a 7-lap track. I have played this before, and let me just put it this way, it's very silly. So I'll play through it like, I guess, the normal route, and then I'll play it like how I guess normally do. And then you'll have an idea of like the general gist of it. Oh, you can trick off of that. Okay. But yes, that is 1 lap. Okay, now you can do 2 shortcuts, I believe. They're right here. Also, there are no coins. I only have 5 coins because I started with 5 coins. So, in terms of online play, like, you want to be starting in the back. That's the main idea. Because if you don't, then you're not getting any coins for, like, the entire race unless you hit people. Like, that's the only way coins will be transferred. So it's like, you want to have all your coins lined up. There you go. This is another stage like, you know, Nabbit's Secret Hideout. Where, or sorry, Nabbit's Secret Village. Where, you know, it's like a baby park. You know, unique track, but this one's definitely more on the silly side and less on the fun side, especially because there's no coins either. Like, at least there's 11 coins on Nabbit's Hideout, or Village. So there's that, dude. Oh, you can trick off of that. Maybe you can mini turbo trick onto this platform. Probably not, but we're gonna try it. You definitely cannot. Also, I love how the Splatoon, like, final minute song is on the last lap. That lasts, like, 15 seconds. So you barely even get to hear the song. Like, there you go. But yeah, man, that is Humpback Pump Track. Honestly, like, it's a very goofy track, you know. I think it definitely has its place in the pack, but definitely not one of my favorites. I can promise you that. On to the next. Next up, we got Area 64 by Sitbar and Squire Turnbull. I don't believe this was in the Sitbar CT pack, at least when I played it. It probably is in his new one because there's 96 tracks, but either way, let's play some kart. Whoa! Okay, that's really cool right out of the gate. Definitely some alien vibes here. There's some saucer vibes. I like that. This track visually looks great, by the way. I really, really like this one. The big turn. It's almost like a nighttime, like Moo Moo Meadows, Moo Moo Farm type vibe. Oh, you can... Ooh, that's actually cool. I think it has the mushroom physics from Mushroom Gorge. That's what I think. Wait, whoa, what was that? That actually kind of shook me up. This track is a cool concept, man. Freaking alien invasion. Actually kind of sick. An alien invasion on Moo Moo Meadows. So valid. I just let go Bay for fun. Yeah, I think this track's cool. Alright. Okay, no, you don't really have the mushroom physics where you can move in the air. Would be cool if you had him, but I mean, either way, yeah. Yeah, you go high when you get, like, beamed up. I guess it makes sense, but... You know... I'm gonna try this next lap. It looks like an invisible platform. I guess you get beamed up 2 up here, so I guess that's where it makes sense. Fair enough. Okay, I want to try something with these beams in the saucer. Okay, so there is a peak. Fair enough. I actually thought it'd be really cool if you just, like, stuck there and then you went up and got counted out of bounds because you just, like, went too high in the air. That'd be so jokes. Interesting stuff. I wonder if you can make a shortcut out of that because you go really high. You can maybe do it shroomless. Maybe. That's an invisible platform. Maybe not. It gives off that vibe, man. It gives off that vibe big time. Barely make that. Tree. What's cracking? Well, you can definitely cut off that turn. You could definitely cut off that turn good. Probably do a shroomable shortcut out of that. But that is Area 64, 61, I forget what the exact number is, but either way, this track is really, really cool. Flying saucers, beams and whatnot. It's a very, you know, like, interesting, goofy, eerie vibe, and I think that's really cool. So, beauty track. Cheep Cove. This track looks really, really sick. I was almost tempted to play it when I spoiled myself on some of the tracks, but this track looked too good for me to fall into the temptation, because there's tracks that like are too good you can't resist, and then there are tracks that are past that. They're too good that you can't bring yourself to like cave kind of thing, because you have to save your full reaction. I think this track honestly looks gorgeous. Oh, it has the freaking Bowser's Fury music, dude. I love Bowser's Fury so much. I'm so happy that the music is in this game. Oh, does it have the like the stationary Plessy music when you're underwater? Let's see. Yep, it does too. So when you're underwater, it plays, no, it plays the music. This is actually ironic. When you're underwater, it plays the music that would play when Dory, or well, not when Dory, when Plessy is like on the ground. And then when you're not in the water at all, when you're just on land, it plays the music that plays when Plessy is in the water. Nice little reverse situation, but I think it works together really well. This track is awesome. I really, really like it. I think it's a really, really cool vibe. Nice sideways cheeps, by the way. I think the anti-grab here is awesome as well. You, okay, you know, you cannot travel in the middle. It's like a Twisted Mansion split path situation. I think this track's awesome. Don't mess up there. Lots of underwater here, but at least it's not like fully underwater, so it's like, you know, it's tolerable kind of thing. But I love how like the music changes, like in Bowser's Fury. I think that's so sick. The fact that both paths are so close is really cool, by the way. You could see items being flung and then they like, you know, interact on like the two different paths. I think that's super sick. Pow! Cheep Cove, one of my favorite tracks so far for sure. I think it looks beautiful, plays super nicely. I love all of the anti-grab shenanigans, and I think it'd be a cool track online, so top notch for your boy. Next up, we got Teehee Trails! I had to, dude. This track looks beautiful. I mean, you can't, here's the thing, like, you can say that for every track, but like, it becomes less of an argument for why the track is good when every other track looks good. So it's like, there you go. But either way, I think I know this song. I know the vibe of it, but I don't know this exact like song or remix or something like that. Cool track though. I'm a fan. Nope. Overcommitted so hard there. Dude, this underwater section looks sick, actually. You need mushrooms, evidently. And don't go the other way. You don't want to do that. Oh, it's a glider situation. Okay. This is an amazing desert level, I think. Ooh, little trick situation there. Beautiful. Nah, it's a left turn, or like, you know, the straight is more to the left. You can't glider back to that, I think. You're asking for too much. See, I would think it's faster to drift there. Also, I meant to hold my mushroom for the shortcut. I'll just go around for fun. Oh! I'm goofing out! Full send goofing. All right, this time we are going to, I think that's the strat. That's gotta be the strat, yeah. Bang! That's sick. Easy cut. Wait. I think if you have more mushrooms, you can make that work for sure. If you have more mushrooms, you can definitely make that work. So, motion glider potential there. Although the glider does kind of bring you down, so that could be a situation. But anyways, Teehee Trails. Super fun track. I enjoyed that one quite a bit. These custom tracks are great. You know, I've been saying, you know, all these are great tracks, but I mean, I guarantee you, you know, once this goes online, I'm gonna have something to say. I'm gonna have more to say about these tracks, because all I can do is drive them, and the driving's fun. So there you go. But yeah, Teehee Trails, beautiful stuff. On to the next. Now we got Fossil Canyon from Diddy Kong Racing. Squadaloo returning once again. This track is giving out big Bone Dry Dunes vibes. I mean, it has basically the same textures as Bone Dry Dunes, so there you go. Bone Dry Dunes Part 2. So it's Fossil Canyon. I do really like the fact that it has the same textures as Bone Dry, though. I think the fact that the creators are like reusing the textures from base game is a really nice addition. Those coins are so wide, it's actually insane. Alright, let's see what's cracking here. That's got to be a shortcut for sure, yeah. I'm feeling an anti-grav section soon. That's a Kusan slide situation. Oh, it actually is like Bone Dry where you have the two paths. Okay, yeah, no. I think it's very obvious which path is faster. Because the only thing you get out of going that path is a glider. So it's like if you want to put a blue shell, then I guess you have that. But yeah, you definitely want to take that, the left path there at the end. Anti-grav's not going to do it. All right, let's try this guy. Oh, yeah, buddy. Oh, yeah, buddy. Beautiful stuff. This is a really basic track in terms of the driving, but I think it's nice. There we go. That's a log. Can you trick off that ramp? I shook my controller, so like I would assume you can, but who knows? This is probably a golden stress situation because it turns so long. I can see that. Oh, I thought you could maybe do that shroomless. There's maybe still a chance you can if you do it right, but I don't know. You gotta put more time into looking at that kind of stuff. Can you go up here? Or is this a wall? That's a wall now, okay. Unless? Okay, you definitely could jerk off of that. Fossil Canyon, Bone Dry Dunes Part 2. Basic dry dunes kind of thing. But either way, I think this track is, I think it'd be a unique track for online play. Probably more on the bagging side, but I mean, regardless, you know, it would have its place in the online side of things for sure. And you know, cool driving potential. I enjoyed it. Looks beautiful. And yeah, no complaints. DK Pass! Beauty freaking track. I mean, I hope. I haven't been the biggest fan of DK Pass. The switch up there was absolutely crazy. But either way, it looks great. It looks great first and foremost. But yeah, I've never been a big fan of DK Pass. But maybe I will be proven wrong with this one. It looks amazing, by the way. I'm pretty sure this is a Sitbar CT pack when it was just a direct port from Mario Kart DS and Mario Kart 7. So yeah. But yeah, I have never really been the biggest fan of this track. But I mean, already like, oh, hello. That boulder was crazy. You get double blocks that way. That's cool. Probably no anti-grav here, but I mean, that's okay. You don't need anti-grav to make a good track. The booster course pass is proof of that. I am getting beat up by that boulder, dude. Yeah, well, I will say absolutely. This track looks great. Like, the creator did an amazing job on this track. But it's still DK Pass for me, you know? Like, I'm just not naturally the biggest fan of this track, so there's that. But it does look very nice. And that's always a positive. It's always plausible. I just let go of A. Well, that's a one-shroom shortcut for sure. Probably 2 mushrooms for that cut. Where am I going? That was brutal. Pow. Wait. Okay, I was gonna say, if you could pull that off, that would be kind of insane. But no, they will not give you that too easily, and I respect that. Let's try to not let go of A this time. Okay, so interesting fact there, you stick to the snow. I think if you hop at the end, you can make that work with one mushroom for sure. I don't think that's a 2 mushroom situation. You just need to hop or You need to hop out of the off-road, release your mini turbo as soon as possible. All I can see in the air here. You probably can motion glide over this last turn, just not over the gap. That's my way of thinking. DK Pass! Visually looks incredible. I don't think I'd be the biggest fan of this track in an online setting, but I mean, maybe I'd be wrong. It's never been my cup of tea personally. That's the main idea. But in terms of how it looks in this game and how it plays, wonderful stuff. Now we got GBA Bowser Castle 4. And this track, you know, it came back in Mario Kart Tour completely, you know, revamped, overhauled, like SNES Bowser Castle 3. But this track didn't make it in, but it did make it in as a custom track. And I admittedly did spoil myself on this one. I kind of wish I didn't, but you know, another one bites the dust, I suppose. Something like that. But this track is incredible, and you guys are going to see that like in full, absolutely. I would say definitely one of my favorite tracks in this entire pack, and one that I will definitely be time trialing very regularly. Shortcut. How? Wall? Wall! This section's cool. Moving around the pinballs. It's a very weird inclusion to have pinballs on a Bowser Castle track, but either way, man. I remember this strat. Yep. Pow! Amazing track overall. You can go over here. I'll go the other path next lap. But yeah, we got a glider situation. This is a split path, yeah. So this ending here is a split path situation. Yeah, no tricks there. But yeah, I do think the glider path is faster. Regardless, I'll showcase the other path the next lap, but yeah. Very, very, very fun track. Yeet! That probably doesn't save much time at all, but it's still cool, I guess. This whole track, it just looks fantastic. It looks like a fully furnished Bowser's Castle. It's incredible. I think it's absolutely incredible. Take a trick off that. This section with like the tilted ramps is so sick. Bang! Alright, this side now. Didn't get the trick, that's okay. Yep, as you can see, oh, you got a glider ramp, right. So it seems not only more risky, well, I guess not risky, you can't get target shock, but probably less risky if anything, but it's definitely slower. GBA Bowser Castle 4, one of my favorite tracks in the pack for sure. And like I said, definitely be time trialing this track a lot. I love that it's 2 laps, very long track, lots going on, beauty stuff. And yeah, man. Amazing, amazing track. And now we got Rainbow Road, a SNES track, but remixed from Mario Kart Tour using some of the new, you know, modern elements while still maintaining the old track vibes. And, you know, I mentioned this with the remixed Choco Island. Nice burnout. I mentioned this with the remixed Choco Island. I think it would be so sick to have tracks like this, like in like a, you know, you can make your own tracks in the next Mario Kart kind of thing. I think that'd be awesome. Honestly, like, you can very clearly see how it comes together, and it'd be very, very easy for people to make their own tracks and make them all sick. Like, you could even make like custom tracks like exclusively for like lounge, for instance, and I think that would be awesome. Definitely a little idea there, but regardless. But yeah, I think this track is very cool. I'd probably get annoyed by it like online, realistically. I'm not gonna beat around the bush. Yeah, nice little unique version of Rainbow Road SNES. Woo! Yeah, full transparency, I'd probably get annoyed with this track pretty quickly. I wouldn't be surprised if that was the case. But in terms of putting this track together, they created a great job here. Made it look like SNES Rainbow Road from base game. And we got the, like the meteors or asteroids or whatever those are. I'm not sure exactly what those are, but they're space objects. We're going to call them that. I'm so uneducated. That's okay, though. That's okay. We recognize that they are space objects. That is Remix Rainbow Road 1 from Mario Kart Tour. Banger track. At least at the surface. I'd probably get annoyed by it online, like I said. But regardless, nice inclusion in the pack. Very basic, but you know, basic custom track vibes, and we like that. So, beauty stuff. Now we got Dry Falls. I did spoil myself with this track. So, there you go. Squadaloo making his return as an author. Beauty stuff. This track is super duper fun. I also love the music here. Freaking Von Naboris from Breath of the Wild. Like, the boss music before you tame the Divine Beast. I think this is one of the best songs in the game. Super duper underrated, and I think it's so fitting for a Mario Kart track especially. So I'm really excited to see it in here. Never heard with front running music either. That's pretty cool. Oh, messed it up a little bit. All right, I'll play this track normally. But there is something that this track has that no other track has, at least as far as I know, that realistically should not even happen and will probably get patched in a future update, but it's cool and I want to showcase it. So there you go. Those are kind of shortcut haven because like you can go over here, do that. Okay, so shrooming makes it a bit easier, but like that current is still crazy. So that's definitely, you know, not ideal. But yeah, I really like very unique desert tracks. Like, I feel like desert tracks generally are just like baggers kind of thing. This one is like a really cool, like mix of it, I guess. All right, watch this. Shortcut time. Yeah, you can pull that off. Kind of freaking insane, dude. But yeah, like I said, that's definitely getting patched. Like, it's gotta be. And it's like, that's just a silly, like, well, it's not even really silly. I think it's more funny than anything, but I can definitely understand why people would see it as silly, so I wouldn't be surprised if it gets, like, patched out in, like, a future wave, you know? Or not a future wave, just, like, you know, future update to the track. You get the idea. What? Just let me hit the wall, dude. Thank you. Yeah, even without a mushroom, you accelerate pretty quickly, which is very nice. But that'll definitely be a staple in online play. Way faster than just going over the glider normally, because you save so much time by respawning on the other side. You just teleport there, dude. Dry Falls, this is one of my favorite tracks in the pack for sure. And that's all I really have to say. It's a banger track, banger music, and that shortcut is wild. So, there you go. Bleh! You guys know I hate Donut Plains 3. Now we got Donut Plains 2 in here. That's crazy. Mystery 99. Shame on you for making this track. No, I'm kidding. But, I mean, I don't like it. But either way, we'll play this track fair and square and see what's cracking. I mean, it's Donut Plains at the end of the day. So, like, it's hard to... Okay, I always... Because I've played this track before. So, like, I remember you have to, like... Because the next turn is a right turn, not a left turn, you have to, like, plan for that shortcut. I'll get it next lap. Almost worked. I get the vibe that this track would be a bit less annoying than Donut Plains 3, but I think it's also because I played a lot more Donut Plains 3 than Donut Plains 2, so like it makes sense. That wasn't bad. That wasn't too bad. Could be more polished, but it's not the absolute worst. This track would still be a bagging track beyond belief, and it'd probably be... I think it'd be more annoying, honestly, than Donut Plains 3. I don't know. It's just the Donut Plains bias for me. Like, I can't get over it. I'm sorry. I really just cannot get over it. I wish I could. I don't wish I could, dude. Donut Plains 3 is awful. Spending all race complaining about Donut Plains 3. But I don't know, man. Either way, that is Donut Plains 2. Mystery99 did an incredible job putting this track in the game and making it look like a beauty. But it's still a Donut Plains track. I hate to say it. It's still a Donut Plains track. Now we got Pac Mountain by Claudio and Die Vengers. Both making their, you know, some more reappearances as the track authors. And I've been hearing this track's pretty good. A lot of these tracks are at least pretty good. So, I mean, I'm excited to see this track in here. Is this a speed mod? It's not a speed mod. Okay, interesting. Still got the arcade GP coins. It's also off-road based. Interesting stuff. Okay, you do get a pocket of air there. I'm getting a lot of frame drops. Okay, interesting. This section looks amazing. Let me just set the record straight. That section looks awesome. Love that. Oh, this looks like a fun shortcut that I can't make. Dude, if you don't make that, you're screwed. I feel like, dude, low key, I feel like that should be an out of bounds point. Like, if you hit that, then you get kind of out of bounds. Just something to consider for, like, you know, if you plan on, you know, like, polishing this track a bit more. I think the fact that you have to turn around is, like, not the greatest. But it's also punishing if you fail it. So there's also a sense of, like, you gotta know what you're doing, man. Very important. But that's one lap of Pac Mountain. I think this is a great track. Very happy with this one. And it is seeming to be super fun. Okay, you have to aim more to the left to make that shortcut make sense, I suppose. This would be a good spot for an item set, I feel like. Alright, let's try this shortcut again. Pow! See, that was sick. When you drift, when you shroom in the off-road mini turbo trick off the ramp, that's a sick shortcut. I like that a lot. This track is very basic in terms of the driving, but I don't know. I don't think it's too bad. Yeah, so this track is definitely getting the pocket of air and then shrooming if you're gonna take a shroom shortcut. With that in mind, I do have an idea for a shroom shortcut here. Never mind. Never mind. Full transparency. Never mind. I thought it would be farther out from when I planned to, like, I wanted to try to release a super mini turbo into the off-road and then make it to the ramp, but nah, I was just too close to charge it. Letting go of A for fun again. Nice. I did it again. Wait. Oh! You don't even need to go for the ramp. That's actually really cool. You might need 2 mushrooms for that, but regardless, that's a cool addition, man. I like that. You can just sneak around the rocks. I actually like that a lot. Pow! Pac Mountain. I think that's a pretty cool track. Very beautiful track, especially that, like, cavey, you know, like, crystal section. I think that looked amazing. And, yeah, beauty track, no complaints. Cool shortcuts, cool driving, bada boom, bada bing. Ooh, now we got Vacay Bay. Whoa, this track looks like it has a lot going on. And I'm looking forward to seeing it, how it comes together. This track looked super sick from the thumbnail alone. And so I was, you know, making sure, you know, not to spoil myself with the track. And I'm glad I didn't because it looks super fun. Nice music for 3D World. Okay, it seems like a very free-spirited track, if that makes sense. Like, there's a lot of places you can go. A lot of places you can drive. And that's not to, like, get you, like, psyched out and, like, where to go. It's just like that, you know? This might be a section. Oh, no, there's 2 laps. There's 2 laps. I thought there was I was thinking it might be a section-based track because it seems really, really long. Alright, now we go under. Okay. Nice music change for underwater. I like that a lot. It's almost giving me Mario Odyssey vibes. Stop letting go of A. I do like this section a lot, though. I think this whole track is sick. This low-key might be my favorite track. Like, not just one of my favorites. Might be my favorite. I'm goofing around right now, but like this track actually looks awesome. It looks awesome. Plays really nicely too. I'm not the best at driving it right now, but that's okay. We'll figure it out. That's lap 1. 1 minute 25-second lap. I think once I get down the driving of this track and like the routes and everything, I'll come a lot easier just by nature. So I'm looking forward to that. This part reminds me of Rico Harbor from Mario Sunshine. Reminds me of like the tight section there. I love the double glider, by the way. I think that's a cool addition. Lots of cool additions, man. Oh no, you can get the air there. I thought you'd maybe just stick. Okay, that respawn was kind of crazy. Or like how long you fall for. I should have checked to see if you could trick off of those. Oh, I'm goofing out. I think this track's great. I want to play this track a lot more. Definitely want to time trial this track. Yeah, man. I'm impressed. Bang! Didn't quite get to 3 minutes. Vacay Bay, I think, you know, the underwater section might get a little tedious. I don't think it's fair to call it my favorite track in the whole pack yet. I think that was definitely, like, very short-sighted to say that. I wouldn't call it my favorite just yet, but it very well could be once I learn it. But once I learn all the tracks, that's when, you know, it's going to be the ultimatum. But regardless, great track. Next up, we got Moo Moo Mountain. I hope it's not like Moo Moo Meadows, because that would be bad, but this track looks sick, like right out of the gate. Does it mean less if I said it about like basically every single track? I don't know, like I don't know, man. Ooh, Puzzle Plank Galaxy as the music. That's heat. That is heat. These tracks do look super sick though, and this track is definitely no exception to that. It kind of reminds me of like the Rocky stage from Mario Golf Super Rush. That game was fun. I was bad at it. True story. Oh, okay, so it's a bit of a shorter track. Interesting. So I think definitely more basic track in terms of design, but I actually think it looks like it would play very nicely online. Like this track looks like it'd be super fun to play online, I think. I hope we get online for CTGP Deluxe so badly. The only problem with that is like, see, I'm playing on Switch. Like I'm not using an emulator for this. And in doing so, there's this thing called EUMMC that I have, or that like I used to like get my SD card all good. And in doing so, it automatically turns off online play the moment you get online. So I think the only way, I have no idea how you'd make this work. The only way online play would be able to work for this is if you like run it through LAN play, which would just be like weird. And I don't know how you'd make it work, but it's not impossible, I think. I don't know yet. Like, we'll see. I just forgot to left turn right after, so I keep aiming so far to the right. I do prefer the tracks longer, but considering most of these tracks are on the longer side, it's actually nice to play a track that I guess is like more normal in terms of length. So shout out to Moo Moo Mountain, man. Definitely beats Meadows and Farm. Very, very happy with this one, and I think it would grow into be one of my favorite tracks in online play. I think so. Then we got Tropical Coast from Mario Kart Arcade GP DX. Looks like a fun variety track. The beach vibes. Let's go, buddy. And I'm starting in last place because, full transparency, I thought I picked the wrong track when I didn't this whole time. Like, for some reason, I convinced myself that Guy Bazaar was up next. And then, yeah. Oh, it's a speed mod. Sick stuff, dude. Ooh, inside the pirate ship or something like that. Feel like that. I love the speed modded tracks, dude. This is like 175cc. Very basic track in design, And I think this track definitely has its place in CTGP Deluxe just because, you know, yeah, maybe it's more basic. Is it even worth it to snake on the speed mod? Because I know it's less optimal to snake on 200cc. Would it be the case on like essentially 175cc? I don't know. It's hard to tell. I'm still gonna do it in any case, but it's an interesting way of thinking. This track looks beautiful, by the way. Like, I want to reiterate that. Like, it is still insane to me that there is not a single track in this pack where I haven't had something negative to say about the graphics. You know, in Sitbar CT pack, you know, naturally because the tracks, you know, in terms of the development of custom tracks in this game, you know, there were still a lot of, you know, obstacles to overcome back then. So, you know, you had a lot of tracks that were like direct ports from past Mario Kart games. Like, you know, for example, Wario Shipyard got a huge glow up over the years, a massive glow up. Like, it was a direct port. And so to see it, you know, in its full glory now is amazing. And so, you know, another track like Tropical Coast, like, I think this track looks absolutely amazing. And especially the underwater section. I think the underwater section looks super, super sick. Obviously up top too, but either way, man. Tropical Coast, fun track. I love the speed modded ones, and I think it'd be very fun to play online because, like, you know, these speed modded tracks, like, they're designed to be faster. Now, that's what people would say about 200cc when, you know, they think like it's not made for this game. Like, they need to make tracks like 200 exclusive. Like, this is kind of what it's like, and I really, really like this. I love these speed modded tracks that are just more basic in design. I think it's a great addition. Now we got Shy Guy Bazaar. I believe I did play this track back in 2022. I don't know if it was a Sitbar CT pack or not, but, like, you know, I'm very confident that it was just a straight port. It looks incredible. Like, seeing the evolution of these tracks, it's so awesome. Seeing some of your favorite tracks. I'm never the biggest fan of Shy Guy Bazaar. I thought it was a cool track, but not like super cool kind of thing. But seeing, you know, like tracks you remember from childhood just like glow up into something absolutely sensational is so sick. I really, really like it. And yeah, man. Track looks very, very nice. I love like the dark vibes here. Nice. Yeah, custom track creators have got a long way. It's pretty awesome. Also love that it's boost ramps this time. I really, really love that because I think it was just like regular ramps that went really, really high, and it was kind of annoying, like just only getting the boost after tricking kind of thing. So that was that. And that's one lap of Shy Guy Bazaar. If I'm not mistaken, I think over here is actually the fastest path. Probably didn't drive that as well as I could have, but whatever. Yeah, you just take that super tight and you get a boost panel after. I feel like even though you approach it wide, I feel like it would still be faster in the end. I could be wrong though. Almost got it. Oh my god. You kind of get pushed down, so motion glider there probably wouldn't be ideal. Oh, you can probably like slow down at the either on the first trick or the second trick to then get that third trick at the end. I'm gonna try that next lap. Interesting path. Probably the slowest, realistically. I don't know, though. It's hard to tell because it's like you want to go left at the beginning because like that's the turns, left turn kind of thing. But then it sets you up for a wide right turn, so it's hard to tell where to go kind of thing. That's actually, that sequence is really cool. I rock with that big time. All right, let's try this ending sequence that I do constant in my head. Nope, I just messed it up entirely. You could tell where I was going with it though. Like I wanted to slow down to get like all three tricks and then like gain the speed at the end. But either way, amazing track. The track looks absolutely incredible, and I think I would definitely warm up to it in an online setting. So, thumbs up for Shy Guy Bazaar. Here's an absolute banger. N64 Bowser's Castle. I fully spoiled myself with this track. Actually, not even before playing it, because like I saw this track in a video, so I knew what to expect. But the track's still incredible. By the way, Laka 2 is stuck. Bro's bugging out. Yeah, this is a really cool concept of N64 Bowser's Castle. Basically, the whole thing is an anti-grav. You know, you're gonna see it all like unfold together. But I think this track looks and plays really, really well. Definitely a tough track too. Not because I got squished there though. Not because of that. Just because, you know, I guess you'll see what I mean. Maybe. We'll see. Hard track, yeah. Yeah, there's no lava here either. I don't think there's any lava on this track actually. I think it's just like, it's almost more scary the fact that there isn't any lava on a Bowser's Castle track, if you think about it. Like, because that lava's like the staple. Like, you expect to worry about that, but then there's just not. Like, it's a different vibe. Yeah, it's just a castle in the sky pretty much. This is a cool drop. Couldn't make it up top doing the mini turbo track. Getting up top is easy. It's just I want to do it with the mini turbo track, you know. This is a very long track though. I mean, honestly, it probably isn't over a minute long per lap just because, I mean, I just messed up really bad. I did not play that lap well at all. Lots of mistakes. There's that. I'm missing tricks for days too, man. Gotta fix that up. This is definitely a track where you're gonna want to shake your controller to trick. Oh, you can trick off all those. I am back here. I am back there, dude. Like, what? Crazy stuff, man. Okay, that off-road really slows you down. Gotta keep that in mind. Yeah, I think given the fact that it's such a big turn and it's really tight, you just want to hold your drift there. Now let's do the rail cut. Very easy stuff, but either way. I was trying to do cool. Oh, there's a shortcut to my right. I didn't even notice that. Can you even trick off of that? I swear you can, but I shook my controller that time. Interesting stuff. Nice stuff. Dude! I always forget you stick to the freaking ground there. Psychs me out every time. Yeah, if I'd had to guess, probably just like a straight turn. Maybe some brake drifting like I did there. There we go. That's what we're looking for. Nice. That was cool, dude. N64 Bowser's Castle. Absolute banger of a track, and it has blown up so much in the Mario Kart Deluxe as a custom track, dude. So, beauty stuff. We like that a lot, and yeah, man. Amazing stuff. We got our final arcade track, Kingdom Way. This track looks visually astounding. And I'm excited to see what this track has to offer, very much so. Is it going to be a speed mod? It looks very basic, so it could be. I don't know. 2-lap track as well. This is a speed mod track, I think. Or is it? It's a speed mod track, but I don't think to the same degree as the other ones. I don't know. Maybe we'll see. Maybe we just have low coins. It's definitely speed modded though. Like, you can definitely tell the difference. Okay, I can drift on this. It looks like grass. Very basic track, but again, the speed mod I think makes it pretty sick. And I guess to be fair, they had to make it a little bit like slower than like realistically possible on 150. So that 200cc just wasn't absolutely ridiculous, which would still be pretty funny, honestly. This is a very cool track visually, I think. Very basic in terms of driving, but I mean, obviously the carry here is... Whoa! Okay, this is sick. Oh, God. Very cool track. I like this a lot. Like I said, basic in design, but Speed mods are cool, man. And I feel like the speed mods in an online setting would be really cool to goof around with. I would very much love to play this online. So, who knows? Maybe in the future we'll see. I do think this level of speed, though, is like the ideal scenario for like faster than 150. I think 200 is just a bit too fast. I think this level of speed is kind of perfect for above 150. That's my take personally. Although 200 definitely would work on a track like this. This section here is such a wild change at like a pace or contrast kind of thing. Like it's just like kind of scary. You're just in a white room kind of thing on a rainbow. On the Rainbow Road. Is this off-road? It's not. It looks like grass. It fully looks like grass, dude. That is Kingdom Way. Visually, one of my favorite tracks in the pack for sure. And of course, like I've said at least 20.5 times, basic in design, but the speed mod makes it pretty darn cool. Next up is Alpine Skyway. This track looks phenomenal, like right out of the gate. I'm excited to see what this one has got cracking with it. 3 laps, okay. Nice song. I think this is from 3D World, yeah. Also, you cannot trick early there. If you trick early, you fall off. Good to know. Hopefully that gets updated in a future version of this track. Cannon glider? It's a regular glider. That's actually cool, you know? I think that's a really cool concept. It looks like a cannon glider, but it's not. I think that's actually vibes. This is really cool. I keep letting go of A. Oh, I survived. Nice. Oh, God. That's cool. Yeah, the anti-grav is definitely a lot to adapt to. Oh, nice little half pipe section. Try to do some DK Summit stuff there. That is Alpine Skyway. 1 lap, or 1 minute per lap, at least, you know, at my pace. Might do it a bit faster this lap, we'll see. This track could be a bagging track. Yeah, you definitely want to do that in that case, because this is not a cannon glider. This is not glider. I'm assuming it's just like the snow walls are just like walls kind of thing, and everything else is fair game. It's hard to tell where you're going, dude. Yeah, that's the thing. It's definitely hard to tell where you're going with some of these custom tracks. That's okay. You know, just gotta learn the track. Because there aren't as many, it's a much easier adjustment process, which is great. Oh, that's off-road. Ooh, a little switch up? That's actually cool. I think that's probably the way to go, too. I think this track is pretty interesting. I'm not the biggest fan of the fact that it's kind of hard to tell where to go, like, because of the perspective of the anti-grav a lot of the time. But other than that, I do think the track is a really cool concept. Just kind of follow the item boxes more so. I think as a new player on this track, it definitely is a lot to take in when the path is just like, you know, it's changing, you know, so instantaneously, like according to your perspective kind of thing. This section's sick though. Yeah, buddy. The half pipe ending is always sick, dude. That's Alpine Skyway. I think it's a very great concept, and I think if it weren't for like the anti-grav perspective situations that, you know, turn my driving all over the place, then I would be like ecstatic over this track. But I'm sure it's just something I'm gonna have to learn over time, just by nature, because, you know, new track. But either way, Alpine Skyway. For our second to last track, we got Bowser's Castle. Definitely my favorite Bowser's Castle in Mario Kart, and I'm so excited in this game. I fully admit I spoiled myself to this track. I've also just seen it like even like last year kind of thing, so I knew what to expect generally speaking, but it is super fun to play, I will say. Time trial a bit too, and definitely will be time trialing more of it. Absolutely. It's a super fun track. And a hard track at that as well, I should say. I think I know the strats here. If I had to guess, that's probably the way to do it. Like, I'm assuming left path is faster because it's faster in Mario Kart Wii. But maybe not. You can trick off those, by the way, but I'm not sure which ones are faster to trick off and which ones are not. Poussin slide for the vibes. That mini turbo trick is also way easier than it initially looks. Also, 4 tricks there is crazy. Yeah, like the uphill at the very beginning to get the mid turbo trick, way easier than it looks because like the uphill is way longer than it looks. Oh! Nice going, buddy. Yeah, you can't trick off all those. There's no way. I think it's fast in mid turbo trick this because then you go over the first ramp. I feel like it might be faster to just get like all the tricks there that you can. I think. Nah. Watch this. Still got it. Got a glider section too. I don't know if this is actually faster, but either way. Glitch time! Woo! No, you definitely can't pull that off. Let's be honest, you cannot pull that off in this game. Would be crazy if you could, though. It'd be crazy if it was intended. I feel like taking Mario Kart Wii glitches and then actually turning them into like intended shortcuts and custom tracks would be so sick. Little idea for any aspiring custom track creators watching this. Little idea here and there. But yeah, it's Bowser's Castle. Super fun track. Definitely one of my favorites. And yeah, man, I love this track a lot. Especially the beginning. I think the beginning's super sick here. So, yes, sir. And, ooh. Fair enough. Yes, sir. For the grand finale of CTGP Deluxe, we got GBA Rainbow Road. Looks absolutely flawless, by the way. Let me just set the record straight. I love how this track looks. I already love this a lot, dude. Is this fully anti-grav? It might be fully anti-grav. So if there's any like ramps, we may be able to do like cool stuff off of them. Who knows? We'll see. It's seeming fully anti-grav. Very, very fun track though right out of the gates. I like it a lot. I'm missing my freaking drifts. Oh. Okay, well, that's a platform that I just forgot to go over to. So there's that. Either way, man. Definitely faster too. Like, let's look at the map. Like, I'm in 4th now. We'll definitely figure out how to... Bro! Nice, dude. Nice stuff. Cat Peaches off the track. Alright, that is GBA Rainbow Road. Now let's try some fun stuff. Woo! Nope. Yeah, if you were able to pull that off, that'd be horrible. You can trick off of everything, though, I think. Oh! That's sick. You gotta be careful with it, though. You gotta be very careful with it. But you can do shortcuts for days here, absolutely. I don't know if you need a mushroom for that, but either way. Oh, I just went under the track. Wait, 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 wait. Let's go, buddy! This track is so sick! The freaking comeback of a lifetime. I love that, dude. Oh my god. Give me some tricks. That's so awesome, dude. Okay, so you want to take a shortcut like to the right of the blocks. That makes sense. You get dropped off pretty high. I love that you can trick off the sides, man. That's sick. You can double pull out, sure, miss. Easy stuff. I think that's just the way to go, yeah. Interesting. Oh! I committed too hard. Oh, so that's a Daisy Cruiser down there, is it not? Nice little addition there. Sick, dude. Well, that was a very, very, very fun way to close the show. Don't want to call it my favorite track, but that track definitely was awesome. And I'm looking forward to playing more of it. So, there you go, man. That is GBA Rainbow Road. I hope you guys enjoyed this series of me showcasing CTGP Deluxe. If you did, I'd really appreciate if you leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already. Let me know in the comments your favorite track from this pack, and you can definitely expect me to make more content on it, whether it be, you know, learning these tracks in time trials, or showcasing like all the expert shortcuts, or just doing really cool random jank all over the place stuff. I'm looking forward to all of it, man, and I definitely don't want to end my custom track content with this video, so look forward to more custom track stuff in the future. It's gonna be super duper fun. So with that said, guys, until next time, thank you all so much for watching. Have yourselves a fantastic day, and keep on giving her, bud!